Hello, my name is Dylan Bullduk, and the piece I'm doing is Mississippi Queen by Mountain. Now, this piece was made roughly 50 years ago, probably now, straight 1970. I still love listening to it, though. Great, like, dad rock song. So, anyhow, kind of leading into that made roughly 50 years ago is the period. So, looking into it, I really couldn't find exactly what era I guess what period exactly it was. Like I knew there's the different eras between the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, of just like disco to hard rock to funk, and so it just like it kind of like pans into the eras instead of the period. I'd say the overall period is like just extra classical, and more just like Western evolution of music that just kind of like split off into different things. But just going specifically into the era of it, I would put it more to like 1970s rock, just the fact it was literally released on 1970. But that era could also still be considered disco and funk as well. So it's just kind of your personal take on it. This song is known for its amazing guitar riff. I started learning guitar a year ago now. It's sitting over there in the corner actually, and so this just kind of looking at it made me think of the song. So the different kind of instruments that flow into this are, of course, the electric guitar, bass. You need the drums to set up the rhythm, and then you also just kind of need the vocals, which were by Leslie West. And every once in a while, I just have like kind of names and notes, just like right below my camera. So I'm just kind of taking a look at those. So anyhow, just kind of diving into the song a little bit. Straight cowbell, like straight out. Like I know cowbell is not one of the instruments I said, but it was on the drum set. So like just straight away, just like the strong, like fast movement of it. Well, actually not fast. Fast is the wrong word. It was just like a strong crescendo, like straight up. Straight away, it just really kind of drives you into the song and drives you into the music. And then literally like 4 seconds in, the guitar comes and you can just kind of feel that tempo like increasing as it just go bow 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 Mississippi Queen. So and then 12 seconds in, that's when the piece all just like flows and it keeps that kind of same rhythm throughout everything. You got that famous guitar riff coming in. You got the nice kick of the bass drum, and so everything's just kind of coming in simple and easy, and then just kind of that constant same like almost feels like it's if you were listening to it originally and you were thinking about it in this way, you would think about it as like a staccato piece because like it's very kind of like jumpy. But at the same time, I really don't think it is just the fact that it maintains just like a really simple like foot beat like structure as you're following the song. So you really could look at it either way as like a legato or staccato, just kind of depending the way you like are hearing the music, like depending which way you're taking the rock song or the soft classic rock song, and just kind of like the way you're interpreting the music. So, but another kind of main reason I selected the piece, quite honestly, I just love listening to dad rock. I love rock, and this song always just kind of puts me in like a good mood. Like as soon as I hear that cowbell at the start, man, I kind of just get like a smile on my face. I get my foot tap a little bit, just kind of like bump into it. And it reminds me of also just kind of like hanging out with my dad. Like, I've been here all freshman year, and it's Easter today, and it sucks not seeing him. But I'll be going home in a month here, and I'll be able to hopefully listen to this song with him when we get back. So, yeah. Anyhow, the type of movie scene I think this song would fit into, I would put it somewhere like I was thinking it was very 50-50 between like it'd be like The Rock, but it'd be like a cowboy, like it'd be like a cowboy movie holding The Rock, and it's either some like bar fight, or it would be something more just kind of like really background, like backdrop. You're entering. I don't know why I was only thinking bar, but like I just kind of where I think this song would fit in. Like you're just entering a bar, and that's just kind of playing in the background. Um, Maybe a Jason Statham fight. I don't really know, but that's just kind of what I would think about. Probably bar fight, quite honestly. I tell others that I mean, just listen to the song. It's got like a really funky pop to it because of that guitar riff, and but it's still kind of keeping that same beat, so like it's kind of easy to follow along to. But you also just kind of get like the high and the low points with it, so it's just really nice. And also too, the lyrics are so easy to follow. So like if you want a sing along song, then this is like that good sing along song for you. There wasn't really many observations I did while listening to the song as much as watching the music video. Their music video, I wasn't sure if it was them that released it or not because the music video is only 3 years old when I was watching that one on YouTube, but that their drawings and stuff of like what they did to kind of like manifest the song into it was just so funny. Like just kind of seeing Mississippi Queen and then like Cajun, like Love a Cajun Woman and stuff like that. Like it was all just kind of like melding together, to just be like a fun like a classic rock. It truly was like classic rock in that period. Still hearing it 50 years later and still like enjoying it, I think it's just like amazing thing, especially for music. Like you can tell a lot of times with piano pieces and such. Like I just did Chopin for my old one, and I still have listened to Chopin pieces now sometimes, or Shakespeare as well. That's not really music, but you get the idea. But to hear something like rock still spanning 50 years, I think is pretty amazing, because I don't know if pop's gonna be alive in 50 years. Like I really hope it still continues to be like heard by like kids my age, like my kids, I guess, in 50 years. But I don't really know how it's going to change. I think we're gonna go into a lot more like disco and tech. I think it's gonna be really tech heavy. And sure, I love listening to house music. I love listening to like lo-fi EDM, but it'll definitely be interesting to see where music is going to progress the next 50 years. Sorry, I'm really off topic. Anyhow, that was my piece, Pacific Queen by Mountain, Dylan Bulldog. I would like to say I don't know if I'll ever do another video project or not. So it's been great having you. I've loved watching your lectures. Thanks, man.